Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a little Vauxhall Astra. There's like a Christmas tree inside, so it says reduced engine power, airbag service fault, service engine, service vehicle soon, which is not my fault on the Vauxhalls. And it says on one of the faults actually, well, the scan on it, that the engine power has been reduced due to oil life. So EGR, insufficient flow, mil status requested, so that's bringing the light on. Cylinder 3 glow plug failed, mil status not requested. Cylinder 4 glow plug, mil status not requested. Engine oil life exceeded, forced limited engine power, mil status requested. So that one there in the EGR valve is which, according to the data anyway, is what's bringing on the light. There is then a fault with the passenger's left front wheel speed circuit. Left front, it's there twice, so it's probably going to want a new wheel bearing or a new sensor. And it's saying there's also a fault with this airbag system as well. Power steering and some bulbs. Open circuit, right headlamp circuit, and all the other stuff there as well. Tyres as well. However, take you into the car now. I need to check further, but it seems like there's playing that ball joint there. I'm not going to bother putting a gauge onto that tyre. It needed the tyre 1,000 miles ago, maybe more than that. It's completely illegal. It's completely dangerous as well. It's completely devoid of tread. So Lewis Hamilton would have been in long time ago for that one there. So that one's 3 points on that if you get stopped. Now I think there's playing this ball joint as well. So I do need to check it further. And there's a few more bits underneath we need to check still. So the dust cover there is all deteriorated on the shock absorber. The wings got a big bash in it. And there's also some damage on that front bit there as well. The car is needing a good clean as well, to be honest with you. Rear brakes have been done on it, the looks of it. Very dirty. It's obviously been going off-road somewhere it shouldn't be, because it shouldn't be getting that dirty, this car. The rear brake pipes all swollen up there, so you can see how thick it is here, and then you can see the big swollen bulged bit on it. So the brake pipes are going to want done on it. That one's okay, the looks of it. Okay, and there's them coming out there. So that one that goes up to that side's pretty knackered. Tyres on the rear are good at least. Right, so the tyres on the rear are okay. So we really need to check these ball joints now on the front and see what's going on. So stay tuned, guys. Call me? Yeah. Let's go to that ball joint. Quickly. Right, so we have double checked, right? We would recommend a replacement tyre on there. We just recommend the two front tyres, because this one, there's not much life left in it. It's completely balding inside, so that needs done. There's play in that ball joint there, for sure. So, I actually just moved it in my bare hands there, so that needs done. So that whole suspension arm needs done. And there's an engine oil filter change immediately. We need to see about the EGR. What is going on with the EGR valve, and there's two glow plug faults. Now the glow plug faults are really common on these, all the Vauxhall range, so we'd most probably be best putting two glow plugs, a service, possibly a wheel speed sensor, a tyre, two suspension arms. So it's got to the stage now where it's going to need a lot of money spent on it. So I say, if you look after your car and you can just keep chipping away at it, you don't have these big huge bills unexpectedly, because this one's probably going to be quite a big bill now, because there is so many parts wrong with it. So if you haven't already, hit a big thumb, hit subscribe, have a great day. So the faults are all cleared out of this Astra, but well, we know it needs a service. It's reduced power due to oil life reaching its maximum limit. Must be really bad, eh? I've not seen that one before in the Vauxhall. So yeah, 2 glow plug faults, EGR fault, wheel speed fault on the passenger side front. I would suggest we maybe change the tyres first, so that they're both going round at the same speeds, and then we'll revisit that. That airbag's faulty, and it also has an EGR fault as well. So 2 glow plugs, service, EGR fault, ABS fault shown on that side there. So a few bits to do on it. 2 ball joints away on both sides, offside front, near side front, suspension and ball joints away on it. And we've seen, you know, the derriere of the car, how dirty the car is. It looks like it's maybe been going down some, maybe some farm roads or something, because it is very, very dirty underneath there. So it's maybe time for an upgraded vehicle, maybe a wee 4x4 or something more suited for doing this kind of work where this car's going. So you'll get it all priced up and take it from there. So thanks for watching. Haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and have a great day. So we've cleared all the faults out of it, but as you can see, it still says on there, engine power is reduced. So the car knows she's not right. So we need to do the tyres on it first to see if it takes care of the ESC fault. We need an engine service, and we need to do the glow plugs and the EGR valve as well, so there's quite a bit wrong with it. There you go, engine reduced, engine power is reduced, service airbag, check the tyre pressure. Oh, I didn't actually come up with that on the machine, it said driver's side, and then the service vehicle soon. And so the change engine oil soon, right, means change engine oil now. The service vehicle one that was coming up there, let's went away again, I've lost that. So the service vehicle soon is a fault. So if it says change your oil, it means change your oil. If it says service the vehicle soon, generally on the Vauxhalls that means there's an engine management fault, and the mill will be coming on soon. Obviously we've just cleared this one. So thanks for watching, guys. Welcome back. We have a Vauxhall Astra, a new sump plug wash, complete plug. It's got an O-ring on it, like the filter, but filter stayed in there. Oh Jesus, it's pretty stinky stuff. Not sure when that was done though, we're running out of battery, so we'll get this oil and filter changed. We need to sort that completely bald tyre. I'm still waiting, tyre coming in. And we'll get the oil and filter changed, clear all the fault codes, reset the service light, and then we'll need to start doing the ABS now. Obviously this tyre will be going round faster than that tyre, right? I think what I'm going to do is put that tyre on the back, put the 2 on the front, so that we've got a matched pair on the front, because that one's getting a bit worn on the inside as well, and the car needs a few other bits still, so we'll try and keep the cost down as much as we can. Hey guys, welcome back. So the Vauxhall Astra, you can see the airbag lights on there, and I believe it does have a service vehicle soon, which is a fault. So we shimmy off the car actually, but there's no engine management light on, and there's no ABS light coming back on, ESC light. So the ESC fault, it must all have been due to, that's my bad, must all have been due to that tyre then. I mean, we've been over to Chapel Hall now, we've been about test around about the garage, you know, once we built the car back up, and no fault lights come back on for ABS anyway. So I've been starting the car up for the past couple of days just to make sure, you know, nothing's came on start up. The airbag light, we're going to need to change this, so we need to start there, change the airbag. It's also got 2 glow plugs that were showing faulty, and it also had that ESC fault, but it's not came back yet. So it had ESC fault, 2 glow plugs, an EGR fault, and obviously the service, the oil life it was saying was that bad, it was bringing the oil, sorry, the management light on. So I've taken care of some of the issues. So I'll stick a big autel on this when we get it back into the workshop and see what it's saying, but I'm hoping it's just going to be the airbag and the glow plugs that it's telling us about. So thanks for watching, guys. Haven't already, hit the big thumb, hit subscribe, have a great day. So the autel's pulled all the datas that we need for the little Astra and do it all clean. inside and out. Pause. Right, so nearly done. 92%. Let's see. Right, so cylinder 3, cylinder 4 glow plugs. E-gel's not come back, so that's a good thing. Right, so steering wheel, airbag. Oh, there you go. Right, so obviously it was obviously just that tyre then, so there you go. That's just a clear indication of how bad that tyre was then, that it was so bad that it was going at a different speed to the rest of the wheels because it had so much less tread on it, and none, absolutely none, completely bald all across the tyre. There was one that bet it actually last week as well, and then the lady just drove away. At least this customer has left the car with us to get it fixed. We had a customer come in here last week and they parked up there just at our house up there, and they asked for some brake pads. So, and it was the passenger side front tyre, so it was sticking out on this side of the road. And Luke actually asked me, can I get a price, just a rough price on some pads? I says, I'll come out and get your registration. I says, we'd normally advise doing the brake pads and discs together. Anyway, as I walked out, I could see for just about the end of that ramp there, the tyre on the near side. There was wire completely hanging out the inside of the tyre, and I could see that for all the way up the hill. As I got closer, you could see it was bald, no tread all the way, so there was nothing, and then it was so through the rubber, through the cords, and then into the metal, and yet that lady just drove away, and I seen her 10 minutes later, so she obviously wasn't going to go get the tyre done. So, rather dangerous. It's caused an ABS fault in this car. This had a really bad tyre as well. It wasn't quite as bad as the one we're talking about, but you know, ABS, ESP, ESC, it's all the same thing, it's just named slightly different, whatever manufacturer wants to call it. Electronic stability program, anti-lock braking system, you know, anti-skid, whatever you want to call it. But it's there for drivability, it's there to allow you to steer around an object, you know, so you can brake and steer at the same time. So anyway guys, we're going to wrap this one up here, get this one out. Thanks for watching, hit a big thumb, hit subscribe, it's down there somewhere. Have a great day, okay? Welcome back guys, got to be Vauxhall Astra. We've had it running outside. We road tested this car. We road tested this car over the weekend, and no lights came back on. And basically we brought it back in here just to do the glow plugs. And it was sitting here running. I jumped in the car and it had on the dash. Front collision monitoring not available, and ABS light and all that was lit back up. And obviously I've driven the vehicle over the weekend for that reason. I wasn't expecting that, so basically I've unplugged these two glow plugs just now, just to confirm basically that one is there and 4 is there. So as I know, some engines can be funny these days, 4 can be there and 1 can be over there, so you need to make sure you're on the right one. So I've unplugged them just to see, so we'll scan this and see what it's come back with for that forward collision monitoring thing. Strange one. Right, so I've unplugged those two just to confirm we were on the right one, but as I said, that ABS light had flashed on, so all I did was cycle the ignition and it went back off again. But if you look there, it's saying it's a low voltage, so on that near side front. Now, when the car first came in, this tyre was completely bald, and I mean completely bald. Race car, I'll go and show you it. So that was the one that was on it, so obviously you can see completely bald. So we started there, and I've driven that car home and back, and it's not gave us any dramas. So, and then the lights just came back on, but I mean it's went off again, so we'll just put the glow plugs in it and we'll see how it goes. So obviously we've got a new tyre on there. Now it is the near side front, but that tyre was completely bald, so after we changed the tyre, cleared the fault, so the thing didn't come back. So I had assumed what had happened was it's just a difference in speed, you know, and that's why it's thrown the light on, because it hadn't came back. So, but we'll see how that goes. We need to change that ABS sensor as well on it, so just need so many bits of the car, so we'll chip away at it. So we'll get these glow plugs changed and see what happens. So we've tried the two glow plugs, road test, the ABS lights not came back on again. It did briefly ping back on, turned the ignition off, turned it back on, and it went out again, so we'll just need to see what happens with that. Right, so it's not came back with the ABS fault at the minute. Engine control, electronic brake control module, so the airbag one really steering wheel airbag deployment, stage 1 open circuit, and it'll need a tyre pressure sensor valve for the near side rear, and it's probably going to need that ABS sensor in the front as well, but no faults in the ABS system at the moment. Oh, nah, wrong thing. Anyway, so control unit. Not equipped. Braking data. And you can see they're all there on zeros. Your rate sensor's not happy, mind you, but it was this one here. Obviously, oh, that moved there, so. Right, we'll need to revisit that then.